childcare leaders, it's Nakia and I'm back with another video. Today we are going to talk about the PPP loan forgiveness. I know so many of you guys, especially my clients, have received their PPP funding, and it's unfortunate for others that the PPP has ran out, but they do have money still saved for you guys if you guys are in the system and you were applying before the funds ran out. They do have money for you guys, so just be persistent. Anybody that knows, if you're my client, you know how persistent I am when I tell you guys, go reach out to your funding manager. Continue to find out, do you need anything from me? Can I help you with anything? Just checking on my status. That will help a whole lot, and eventually you will get funded. But let's get into that PPP forgiveness. Let's go, guys. Okay, guys, so steps for forgiveness. There's 4 steps. Contact your PPP lender and complete the correct form. There's 3 different types of form. There's the 3508, the 3508EZ, and then the 3508S, where most of my clients will fall into, sole proprietors. You guys will complete the 3508S. It's super simple. We will get more into detail with that next, but let's just go through the forgiveness steps. Compile your documentations, submit the forgiveness to your PPP lender, and then finally just follow up. Follow up, guys. Once again, you know how I am with following up. Follow up on them and just make sure that they received it, and do they need anything else from your end. Next. So I mentioned there's 3 types of PPP forgiveness form. So the 3508 is all borrowers who do not qualify to use the 3508EZ form, or the 3508S form will use this form. This one has 5 pages. It's more lengthy. You have to do a lot of calculations, so we try to not use that one. The next one is the 3508EZ form. This one is 3 pages long, and it requires borrowers to calculate payroll and the payroll, non-payroll cost. And then my favorite is the 3508S. Basically, you qualify for this if you receive less than $150,000 in the PPP fund. So if you receive less, you are able to use the S form, which is only 2 pages long. 1 page of you filling out all the information. The next page, demographic information, that is optional. So it's literally just 1 page you really have to fill out. Next, what can you use the PPP funds for? Well, let's start off with if you have a business and you have employees. It's 60-40 rule. 60% at least on payroll, 40% on business, let's say rents, mortgage interest, utilities, softwares, COVID-related protective measurements. Okay, now let's go into my sole proprietors. Guys, you can use 100% of the funds on payroll to pay yourself. I recommend that. It's going to be easier for you. You're going to be able to file for forgiveness quicker, and it's not so complicated. So now let's go into how to do that. I personally suggest you open up a new bank account. It's free. It's simple. Open up a new bank account just to make it at ease for your mind, because a lot of you guys are so nervous. As soon as you get it, the first thing is, how am I going to get it forgiven? Just go to the bank, open up a separate bank account, and start sending your funds from there to the new bank account. Now you have to divide whatever you have by 10 weeks. So let's make an example. You receive $10,000. You will have to give yourself $1,000 every week for 10 weeks, at least the minimum. But you have until, you could use it now. The new regulations is that you can use from 8 to 24 weeks, whatever you decide. But 10, I always suggest to start with, because it's 2.5 of the loan amount that you received. Okay, next. Okay, guys, so I decided to actually explain to you what's on the 3508S application and what exactly you put in. So let's go in. Basically, they're going to ask you your business legal name, which is your first and last name. If you go by anything else, you put it on the DBA. Business address, your home address if you are doing your business from home. If in the center, you put that address. Tax identification number, which is your EIN number or your social. whichever one you use for your PPP. Phone number, your cell phone is fine. NAICS code, hours for childcare is 624410. Your primary contact, it will be you since it's for you. Your email address, the same that you use on your PPP loan. The SBA loan number. You usually can find this on the signed approved form. If not, contact your lender. Let's see what's next. They ask you for lender's PPP loan number. This number the lender assigns to your loan, you ask them for this too. I'm telling you guys to ask them for this now before it's time for you to sign for the forgiveness, so it can be simpler. So right now, if you don't have your SBA loan number or the lender's PPP loan number, ask for it now so it can be simpler for you. The PPP loan amount. This is the amount that deposited into your account. Then they're going to ask you for the disbursement date, and that's also the same day they add it to your account. They're going to ask you if the employee at one time of the loan. How many employees? Don't put 0, put 1. You are your own employee. Numbers of forgiveness, guys, is also 1. So let me explain this to you guys. If you guys do not have a worker that has a W-2 form, they are not considered an employee. So you just put 1, okay? That's something that I noticed that a lot of people have struggled with. Amount spent on payroll costs. Put the entire amount that they gave you for the loan. Request for loan forgiveness amount, the exact amount that they gave you for the loan. You request the same amount for forgiveness. You put the same amount, how much you received. You want to pay $0 back. All right, then after this, all you have to do is initial the following guidelines stating that you have used the PPP as you were supposed to use it. Then they ask for the demographic portion, but that's optional. You don't have to do it. This may take a couple of months to get forgiven. Mine took about 2 to 3 months to get the approval. Some people I seen took them a month. Now they're making it simpler. Like the lenders actually have it in the portal that you won't even have to write anything. You just click the buttons and submit. So it's getting easier and easier by the day. But reach out to us. My number is down below. If you do need assistance, we'll be more than helpful to assist you guys with it. But it's such an easy process. Do not get worked up. I see so many of my clients getting worked up. We are here for you. Spend the money, spend it correctly, pay yourself, and then just file for forgiveness, guys. That is all, okay? So just a quick recap, guys. Remember, you have 8 to 24 weeks during the time to file for forgiveness. I recommend 10 weeks the soonest because, you know, they give you 2.5 months, which is technically 10 weeks. So I don't really suggest you put 8 weeks on the application, 10 to 24 months. You also have 10 months after you apply, but I just recommend as soon as you finish the funds, just go and apply for the forgiveness so you can feel better. And, you know, self-consciously, we feel like, oh, yes, that's forgiven. We have no debt owed to the SBA. Guys, if you feel that this information was valuable, please like, share, and subscribe. Share to all the child care leaders. A lot of us are so busy in the business, we don't have time to catch up on this. So share with your fellow child care professionals. And I'm Nakia. Talk to you on the other side. And follow my community down below, where I'm going to be sending, I've been sending videos. You get the first videos. You get anything when it comes to loans. You get anything when it comes to grants. Anything that I know firsthand, you will receive it directly to your phone. Once again, because I know us child care leaders are busy in the business, and I do my part to get us ahead to the front, and we can figure it out and learn together and share with one another. So join my community down below, guys, and I talk to you on the next video. Bye, guys.